What's up, Frost Bros? Welcome back to Zero Skill Morrowind, and today, as you can see, we're here in the Divinthyrs Tower by the Corpusarium. The reason for that is because we are now cured of our disease. We no longer have, well, we still have pretty bad stats in certain areas, but we were cured. Hang on, I guess they changed things around, because as you can see, I'm now immune to corpus disease, as well as blight disease and common disease. Got that from the last episode. Of course, I still got a good bit to go, though, because as you can see, we're all the way out here, and we do have another quest from Balmora, so of course we're going to have to head on over. So not really much of a point to be out here unless we wanted to, do the challenge. Maybe get the Gorstruken drum and calm down all the guys, but I don't want to stay around with all these weird daughter-wife conundrums. And of course, if I remember correctly, yeah, I do remember correctly, the boat here does not have a gondolier to actually transport you around, so of course we're just going to have to walk. And so yeah, that's how we're going to have to start this video, is with a little walk. So I will catch you all when I make it to Balmora. See you there. Alright, and just like that, we have actually made it back to Caius's place. So now, we can walk on up to him, and let's hear. Giga Chadoring fan, thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I have a bit of bad news. I'm been recalled to the Imperial City. You've been promoted to operative, and will head the Blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Wait, what could you possibly mean? That you're recalled? What could that mean? Eternal politics, some concern about my sugar. I thought about refusing the recall, but they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have something to do with the problems with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factors are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone a while. That's why you're promoted to operative. So, what am I supposed to do when I'm promoted to operative? Well, that makes you the Ranking Blades agent, that makes you the Ranking Blades agent here in Vaughnville District. As far as I know, there may be other Blade agents here I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while. You'll have expenses. Here's some gold, and you can use the house while until I return. I won't be needing these black sword rings while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to. I'm not sure if I'm even ready to possibly be. Okay, where's the. But hang on. There it is. Not even sure if I'm ready to be head of the Blades. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative. Mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are gonna break loose. Forget about the Imperial City, think locally. Worry about the 6th house in Dagoth, and squabbles between the Great House and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. Okay, well, what are my last orders then? Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice and get Mayor Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. Well, I'm just taken away. Like, Caius is going to be gone. This is... we can pick locks now, and we now have all that we need if we want to sneak around, so stealth is now an option again, but... he's going to be gone. Forever now. His whole place. All to ourselves. Moon sugar, skooma, and all. And on that sad note, we have to head to Vivek so we can go find Mayor Milo. So, of course, this is going to take a sec, so yeah, I'll catch you guys in Vivek as I contemplate the fact that Caius left again. Alright, and these are the statues we're looking for. We're of course gonna have to head under the shrugging Vivek, who just wants to sit around, facing his city like, are you not entertained? Yeah, Hall of Wisdom. Ain't that something? Alright, so of course we're gonna need to track down Mayor Milo in our private quarters. So, of course, the private quarters will be somewhere around here. So, if we were to just head on up here, got the Library of Vivek, and here's her quarters. Milo's quarters. We do have lockpicks, so, we can take a little gander. Of course, we did get these items, so of course, what we can do is if we just wait 1 hour to get all of our fatigue, we can then activate all of our stealth buffs, including Caius' ring, which will increase our lockpicking chance. So we can just break into here a lot more easily. Now we can take the note to Amaya. Amaya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth. I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me 2 Divine Intervention Scrolls you borrowed. The 2 Divine Intervention Scrolls you borrowed. Or if you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janet Malini at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Okay, so if we want to do that, okay. Elvela Saram is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me. She'll let you in. Your faithful friend, Mara. P.S. I left a couple of lift-hate potions here for you just in case. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not, so I drew a couple from stock. Oh, well, thank you, Mara. So we can just get ourselves these. And of course, we have the Pilgrim's Path, which just updated. So now we have, hang on, because we just discovered that book, now we know all the locations, so stuff like Fields of Kumu, we now know Ghost Gates, we now know all sorts of areas. So there's Nissus, we have Coal Cave entrance. I guess that's all the areas that the Pilgrim's Path really reveals. Anyways, there's that. So she said, get 2 scrolls of Divine Intervention. Was it Divine Intervention or was it... Hang on, so... Let me look at the note again. So, Note to Maya. So it was 2 scrolls of 2 Divine Intervention. Okay. So we need Divine Intervention, which we do not have. However, we can get some easily. So, of course, what we're going to want to do is, as she mentioned, head north, get us some scrolls from the Mages Guilds, you know, just travel around, get a couple of Divine Interventions, and then, of course, after we do that, we're going to head up to Old Bardal, I think its name is right up there. So yeah, this is going to be another speed ahead of us just grabbing some scrolls, so I will catch you all on the other side. This will be a sec. Alright, and now we are back here with the thing overhead. So of course we're going to want to drink ourselves a potion that lets us fly. And we're just going to fly on up to the good old moon. This giant floating moon that they built a prison inside of. Because that's just probably the most bad's the bone thing ever. Of course, we have an Ordinator up here. Good old Alvila. So let's speak with her. I'm sorry, no pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave. But you're not here to visit anyone, are you? Actually, yeah, we're here to visit. Myra said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is the best. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys and desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mara's in the prison keep in the cell on the far right. Mara said you'd bring scrolls to get out. Some of us are sympathetic to the dissonant priests, but kill an Ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. Here's the key to the entrance. Now, get going. Okay. Noted, so don't kill anyone. This is going to have to be an actual stealth mission because of that, because of the whole don't kill anyone aspect, so yeah. Of course, if we didn't have any actual stealth skills from prison basically increasing our stealth or sneaking capabilities and whatnot, this would actually be challenging, but because of, you know, all that, what we can do at the very least is at least activate all our stuff so we can just enter this area stealthily. And now, because of course I did grab some scrolls, like these Night Eye scrolls, so we can at least see a little better while we're in this cave, while we're looking around. So I don't remember much about the prison ways, but I do know, yeah, there's an ordinator that way, so sneaking that way would basically have been a death sentence, because of course stealth just works different. So I think, yeah, it looks like my stealth stuff is starting to wear off, so I do need to reactivate it. Just stay hidden. And now we're up to this area. Now from what I remember correctly, this area has a locked door, so we can pop Caius' ring and pull out a journeyman lockpick and just open it right on up. And now we're here with a guard right there in front of us, so we're gonna see if we can sneak past him, you know? I'll be surprised if we actually can, and it looks like we're stuck on the geometry. Classic Morrowind. The thing that stops us is literally just a rock. Okay, so if that's the case, we may as well drink Rising Force Potion and get unstuck. There we go. Gods! Androna! Yep, come after me. Yeah, as you can see, flying is literally the best way to deal with these guys, because you can just float over top of everyone and then just head right into this cell. We're going to do that is by just breaking in. And would you look at that, we have found ourselves right in front of Mayor Milo. Now let's have a word with her, shall we? Do you have the Divine Intervention scrolls? I have an escape plan. Alright, here you go. I'll need one Divine Intervention scroll for myself, for my escape plan. Getting out of here will be a lot faster and safer if you have one, but if you haven't got one, for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention scroll, and I'll meet you at the secret Descendant Priest's monastery at Halamanon for safety. We'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blada Hadareya on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Halamaon by boat. I'll meet you there and we'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvis Barilo, the leader of the Descendant Priests, and magic conceals the Halamaon entrance. Speak to Verbrina Aaron monk at the dock at Halamaon about the hidden entrance. Okay. Tell me more about Halamaon. Halamaon is a secret monastery of the Descendant Priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. I like how she says that if you ask her, while also being like, oh yeah, if you need to know more like that information, you know, you'd want to speak to a certain person. So now she has that. We're going to drop a fresh save, and we're going to Divine Intervention on out of here. That'll take us straight to Ebonheart, which of course means that we're now right here. I don't think we can parkour like Leo Roz over that area, so we're just going to take this area. We're going to go through this hole right here, and we're just going to enter this part of Ebonheart. We're of course going to walk past the DLC guy, who will be right up here. There he is. He's clearing his throat. He's ready to hand out DLC. Yes, yes indeed. Now, all we have to do is literally head over here. You know, I just realized the Divine Intervention literally takes you right here to Ebonheart, where you need to be anyways for the quest. So yeah, we're actually going to finish with the Descendant Priest, since, you know, we're literally right here. So yeah, now let's go ahead and walk up to you. Yes, I'm Blood prt13. Do I know you? Yes, you do know me. Right, you're a Giga fan. My friend said you might want to go fishing? Yes. I know a fine place, excellent fishing. My friend Mayor Milo says it's her favorite hiding spot. Are you ready to go? Yes. Good, I'm ready to take you to Aluminum at any time. Are you ready to travel? I'll set an offer for service. Yeah, a lot of gold, but it's worth it. Now, it is 10 p.m. That means the entrance, because it is 10 p.m. Let's see if the entrance is open yet. If not, I'll have to wait. But either way, I'm gonna walk up the 30 steps. I did count them at some point. It's literally 30 steps right here. I wonder if this was inspiration for the 500 steps or the 5,000 steps. Okay, so it's not open. So if we wait, that would be 10 in the morning. 9, 8, 7, 6. I think 6 a.m. Let's see here. If we rest until 6 a.m., it opens. We can just kill all the rats. Sorry, Rick and Rick, but had to deal with y'all. Just business. Alright. Now we're here in Aluminum, which took us such a long time in our other playthrough, but hey, we're here. That's what matters. So now, time to speak with Mayor Milo. Thank you, Giga fan, for rescuing me. Now, I'll stay here at Aluminum with Master Berlio and assist him with the monastery's library. Tell me more about Master Berlio. Master Gilvis Berlio is a bot of our monastery and head of our secret order. Ooh, secret order, you say? We've adopted the name Descendant Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's heresy. Okay, well, what can you tell me about the persecution of the Nerebrine? It's National Inner Cult. Okay, Nerebrine prophecies, Nerebrine cult. Well, what do you know of the Descendant Priests? Okay, lost prophecies. I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of peculiar interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with 2 Nerebrine prophecies current among the Ashlands called The Stranger and the 7 Visions. We have 2 prophecies, the Lost Prophecies and the 7 Curses. That may offer additional insights into the riddle surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend the Bonnie Mesa told you about. We have also prepared a document for you called Kagernatic's Tools. This document will explain to you and to others the temple's secrets that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal and the corrupt power of their divine powers. It is to conceal the secret that the temple persecutes the Nervrine and the descendant priests. The persecution must stop. We must unite against the true enemy, Dagoth. And if you are Nervrine, you must lead us against them. Okay, well, tell me more about Dagoth. So long as the Ordinators, buoyant arbiters, and the tribunal could contain the blights and Dagother's creatures within the ghost fence, faith of the temple's protective power was strong, but now travelers and settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil Dagother. Tell me about the Apocrypha. The Hieropophaga are the collected priestly writings of the temple. The Apocrypha are known as hidden writings, secrets known only to the highest levels of priesthood and inquisition defying the temple. We have gathered as much as the Apocrypha as we can here in Helamion. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the descendant priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Okay. Talking about the Nerevar. By the way, here are a few books from our library that might find interest, which each gives a very different impression of Nerevar. The Nervrine. Our interest in the Nervrine used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now Dagother grows stronger while the tribunal grows weaker, and the return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect of salvation. Okay. So, Lost Prophecies from 7th sign and 11th generation. Nerevar, neither hound nor gua, nor seed nor harrow, but dragonborn, in far star-marked, outlander incarnate beneath the Red Mountain, blessed guest counters 7 curses. Star-blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to rehab the harvest of the unmourned house. I've announced your copy of the Lost Prophecies with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be an outlander foreign-born, but welcome as guest confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain, but his hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. The Nervrine, an outlander, that wouldn't please many Outlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. 7 curses reads as follows. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house, ring 7 curses of the gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. The copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses of interpreting the verses in short form. 7 curses come from House Dagoth or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is corpus. Ghost, seed, and despair are unclear, but cursive dreams seem to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the town. Okay. Well, thank you. So it looks like we gathered a whole lot of information. And yeah, so we've gathered all the knowledge that we needed. The only things we really need to do left, from what I'm gathering, is we need to go speak with a certain person. So of course we have the Nerevar, the Moon and Star. We have all this knowledge. So of course, we don't really have anything else useful. This new threat, not yet widely recognized as another face of the Devil Degothers, but it is clearly a sign of a coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind in such troubled times. The Dunmer may turn to the ancient pillars of faith, the ancestors of the Daedra, and especially the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azora. Then they may look to the Nerevine, Saint Nerevar Reborn, to lead them against the grim armies of Degother. Okay, so what I'm gathering, we got basically all the knowledge we need. Now all we need to do is maybe go speak with a wise woman, an Ashlander wise woman. Like, say, you know, Nibani Mesa. Because of course that's what we basically were told we needed to do, I'm pretty sure, by Caius, or whatever. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave things off. We've just gathered a good bit of information. We broke Marimilo out of prison, we got a good bit of knowledge, and yeah, we've discovered Halamaon, and in the next episode we're going to have to head back to the Urshel Laku camp and become Lord Nerevar. And so yeah, that's all I'm going to have for you this week. So this has been your bro Frosher Brew, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later!